Hello, everybody. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. This is Dr. Wu, and I am listening. Together, we're learning how to navigate through, how to thrive in, and how to grow from this present trauma or crisis or any other future issues together. We are becoming better, we're becoming stronger, and we're becoming healthier together. That's exactly what we're doing. So as always, we are here on the 7-day days of wonder and awe just to get some tips and tools on how to go from the stress mode into the peace mode. And again, stress, it could be like anxiety or worry or overwhelm or feeling stuck. But what is that saying to you? Well, anxiety is actually telling you to please take a breath, right? You gotta need a breath. It's an invitation to an action that needs to be happening. And stress means that we have to take it one step at a time. So, with anxiety and stress, it's like a car alarm, just like I've been saying. It's just saying, look, something is amiss. We must look under the hood, right? And so it's momentary, occasional alarms with stress is actually okay, and it could be healthy for us because we do need to take care of certain things that occur in life. However, if there is a baseline chronic background stress, especially since the pandemic, then that is not so healthy and does not allow our mind, body, and spirit to thrive at its best optimal shape. We have to be in the relaxed and peace zone, parasympathetic nervous system zone, to be able to heal better. Your inflammatory responses need to be lowered, and it's all connected to all sorts of immune diseases and other diseases, right? So that is why we're here to talk about this, all right? Remember, I'm here for tools. Right? Toolkit. And the biggest one is the breath, the hammer. So let's bring on the breath. We start everything with bringing on the breath, right? You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose at the count of 5, and you're going to exhale on 7. When you inhale, you can get your shoulders up towards the ears, and when you exhale, 7, drop your elbows down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're not driving, you can close your eyes. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Hello, Janice. Thank you. Yeah, so, right, let's do some more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there's any tightness, just kind of breathe into that. We're going to inhale, right? Inhale the breath of life, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. All stresses and worries, right? Overwhelmed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, inhale. Breath of life. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. All the stresses and worries and overwhelm and fears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Well, today, like I said yesterday, we're going to be talking about self-talk. There's actually a compassion therapy. So actually, when we show compassion to ourselves, because it starts with ourselves, and then we can show compassion to others, that actually activates our mind, body, and spirit to go from the stress zone to the peace zone. It actually relaxes us, calms us down, heals the mind, the body, and the spirit. So that self-talk is so important. And have you ever noticed, let's say you drop some water or you're washing dishes and you drop a plate and it breaks on the floor. What's that first word that you're telling yourself? Are you saying, you're so clumsy, or you're so bad, or you're so not intelligent, Are those the things that you're saying? Hello, Gina, thanks for coming, right? So it's like, so when you do make a little oopsies, instead of being understanding, like if a friend of yours was over and they dropped the plate, would you call her that or him that? Would you berate that adult and say, oh, you're so clumsy, or you're so not so, smart, or you're not good, or, would we say that to other people? No. So we really have to monitor what we've been kind of conditioned to say to ourselves, because it's very important to have that self-compassion. If we have the self-compassion, we will actually get ourselves out of the stress zone and into the peace zone, the peaceful zone. All right, and that's optimal for mind, body, and spirit health. So this is just a concept that I love. So there's kind of three categories of that little inner, self-talk critic. Number one is that critic. That's the one that says, oh, you're a coward, you always do everything wrong, you're a loser, and all these other things, right? So that's the critic. We kind of do not want to listen to the critic, because the critic is actually not telling you the truth, right? We all make mistakes, but that does not make us losers. We may fail. We're going to fail, right? That's the only way you can get ahead. You got to fail. If you're trying to learn to walk, you fail. But even though we fail, doesn't make us a failure, right? So we don't want to listen to that critic, okay? Number two, that's your BFF. That's another little person on your shoulder, okay? That's the one, unfortunately, that says, oh yeah, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter, do whatever feels good. So if you don't want to study for the test, don't study for the test. If you want to have another glass of wine because you want to numb out, go right ahead. Just go, keep smoking your cigarette, and why don't you go eat some bonbons? And let's go eat a whole bag of potato chips, because you deserve it. Okay, so that's your BFF. That person just wants to just let you do whatever feels good, but doesn't really have your best intentions, right? Not for your future, and doesn't really think that far. So the third one is actually the one we really want to cultivate in us, and I've been trying to cultivate it too, is the biggest fan. And that's your biggest cheerleader, the biggest fan, that inner coach kind of, and also, for me, it's like, basically Abba Daddy, my Lord and Savior, Holy Spirit, the one that really is the one talking to me. So that one is totally different. That one is, you did make a mistake, because you got to tell the truth, right? You did make a mistake, but you know what? I'm with you. And I believe in you, and you're a champion, and together we're going to figure this thing out. Come on, let's go. What can we do? Let's go, right? That's the one we want to talk to, all right? So one of the ways to kind of get there is what they say a terms of endearment. In other words, instead of calling yourself, clumsy or dumb or something like that, or loser, you want to actually get yourself a term of endearment. What helps sometimes is, because it could be a blockage, is get a little photo of yourself, when you're a kid, or just your favorite baby photo or toddler photo, or any kind of photo of your younger self. And just kind of keep looking to it, and step back, take a breath, relax, step back, but then kind of as if pretending and imagining that you're talking to your younger self, but as your adult self. And hopefully, with Abba Daddy with you. And how would you, if you're a woman, how would you mommy that child? If you're a guy, how would you daddy your, this young boy, right? So yes, like even recently, January 1st, I had to, actually, along with my Lord, I kind of did an exercise and just kind of went back and actually had to retrieve my younger self from 30 years ago. She was still, my soldier was still stuck. Parts of me was still stuck in Desert Storm, in the war, in the desert, all by herself. Out of protection, she was kept there safe. So I literally had to go back and say, hey, come on, it's okay now, we're safe. Yeah, a lot of things have happened in 30 years. I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were here all by yourself. Come on, let's go. We can come back now. And then just to integrate, reintegrate parts of us that have been kind of chipped off because of life's traumas, right? So it's just amazing. So just really see what kind of words come up. Could it be like for right now, lately it's been sweetie. So let's say something happens, I'll say, oopsies, I'll kind of make it funny. Oopsies, oh well, there you go, sweetie. Better luck next time, or try again, and just adding that one term of endearment really can help you get in tune with that biggest fan, right? The biggest coach, that coach that's in the head. That's the one we want to really cultivate, right? Because that really helps us. Because remember, we have not been given the spirit of fear. We've been given the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. power, love, and a sound mind, right? And so the other part of relaxation, and besides breathing, is grounding. That's when you actually utilize the 5 senses around you to kind of ground into where you are now, not worrying about the future or regretting the past, but in the present, so you can do what you need to do. So this is one I love to do, and you can put whatever you want to do. You can say, I feel peaceful. I am calm now. I feel peaceful. I am calm now. Whatever resonates with you. And then just kind of, and I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's a 10, That's someone that I do, right? So just whatever that really, really speaks to you, gives you that power, love, and a sound mind, then just kind of, and this is tactile, see? It's 5 senses. And then you're looking at it, you're feeling it, and actually speech or singing, activating the left and right brain, that actually makes you just so amazingly, hello Harriet, hello Shannon, and it just absolutely makes you so brilliant, okay? So I am peaceful now. I am peaceful now, right? Exactly. Okay, excellent. So some people have jumped on, so I'm just going to give a little recap. There are 3 major self-talk voices, right? The critic, we don't want to listen to the inner critic because they're not really telling us the whole truth. And number 2 is that BFF. That one is also going to sabotage our higher intentions and motivations and plans, okay? But the third one is that biggest fan, that cheerleader, that coach that's inside of us. That's the one you want to cultivate, okay? So I would love for you guys to chat and just tell me, what is your best, what's your best terms of endearment? Mine is sweetie so far. I have a client, and she picked, let's say her name is something. Let's say her name is Mary. So her term of endearment was, hello, little Mary. Hello, little Mary, And then for a guy, it could be, hey, champ. Hey champ, or buddy, something like that. Again, what a coach would say to you, which is wonderful. All right. So we've covered the mind and the body, and then, just for the spirit. And this is very important. These affirmations are important, but if the affirmations are over here in your head, but not, like my pastor says, 18 inches from our head, right, to our heart, 18 inches, okay? If you don't really believe it here, no amount of saying it up here is going to work, okay? It's got to go from here to here and then back out. Otherwise, it just, you're not, if you don't believe it, all right? So this is the writer downer. I love it. The heart has no questions because the heart knows what it believes, but the head has no answers, all right? So you've really got to work on the mind, body, and spirit. And you really have to believe the affirmations you're actually thinking or saying. So, what really helps me is just the word, of course, just that, I am a child of God, hello, Beth. And that I'm confident that God is making all things work for my good and for his purposes. I am chosen. I'm redeemed by his son. I'm valued, right? And there's 3 basic life needs. One is to feel good, that we're good enough, right? And then the next one is that we're worth it. The next one is that we're wanted. Hello, Gina, right? Oh, bye, ciao. Thanks for dropping by, Gina. And those 3 things, right? So we're good enough because we've been created so wonderfully. So whatever we've been created and fashioned wonderfully, the way we're created is amazing. So the things we will accomplish will be amazing. And it is good enough, all right? And then worth it. Well, the Lord gave us his one and only son. We are worth it. We're so worth it. And how about I'm not wanted? Oh, no. Remember, we were created. We're somebody's dream. And then we were so intimately fashioned in our mother's womb, just so fearfully, wonderfully, awesomely fashioned. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. So we are absolutely safe. We're absolutely wanted and dreamed of and valued, and we're absolutely belong. So hopefully that will help you also find that terms of endearment. What is that way you're going to talk to yourself and really believe it. Like I believe I am an amazing child of God. And because I believe that, then I can have these affirmations, right? Then I can say these things and fully be aligned, and it resonates. There's synergy, when you believe and you do and you say, if it's all lines up, then it's synergistic, right? Then there's that authenticity that you just take a breath. You're just like, this is me. This is me, So again, lots of love, and just leave any comments. I can answer any questions. And this had come up with actually with some first responders. They were just having some issues with self-talk, and I was like, wow, I really have to address it. And so I think everybody actually, this compassion, right? Remember, we've been given a spirit of power and love and a sound mind. See, again, if you're saying it but you don't believe it, right? Then there's a little incongruity. So really, like I totally believe that I have been given a spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind, right? So yes. So shalom, peace again, in the name of the great physician, Yahweh, Rapha, and the Lord that provides all that we need, right? The sun, the stars, the plants that give us oxygen, the waters, right? All that we need has been given to us, right? And that is Jehovah Jireh. And the Prince of Peace, yes, the Prince of Peace, who gave it all for us, yes. Shalom, shalom, peace, everyone. Peace, bring on the breath and self-talk. Peace. Love everybody. Love you guys. Love you all. Oh, you're welcome, Harriet. Mwah. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the encouragement. Hey, we all love encouragement, right, guys? So thank you. Be well. Shalom. Peace. Bye-bye.